Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. We're coming up to New Year. I think it's time for some Twixmas gas. Let's have a go at 5 of the genuinely approachable Sudoku puzzles that Sam, Philip, and Clover post on the Discord server every day in Daily Sudoku. Do check it out if you want to get these when they post them every day. They are brilliant sort of introductions to many of the rule sets and genuinely approachable. I mean, we've been doing some tough puzzles lately. Talking of tough puzzles, there's only a day left to get in your answers to the puzzle pyramid, and good luck with that if you're not very near the finish. My goodness, there's plenty of puzzles there. And then we'll be launching, in a couple of days' time, we'll be launching the new January reward, which is a brilliant hunt by Peter C. Hayward. You are going to love it. That's just a guarantee. It's really clever. So that's all coming up on Patreon. Patreon, as always, is the source of loads of extra content. We've put up the videos for the Mexican standoff. Quick hitch with one video where I put up a version in which I didn't finish it, and I've replaced it with a version in which I do. That's all good. Do check that out. Of course, there's loads of things that are going on the channel all the time. Check out all the description field. You'll find our apps and our merchandise and everything to do with the channel down there. But if you want to have a go at these puzzles, the first 5 links under the video are to them, and they mention the rules as well. I'm going to run through the rules now so that we know what I'm going to encounter. Then I'm going to go as fast as I can through them, because that's what I do. 5 days worth. And the first one from December the 4th, Triplet Sum by Sam. Normal Sudoku rules. If a clue is given outside the grid, then there must be 3 consecutive cells somewhere in that row or column which sum to that clue value. So there must be 3 cells in a row, in this row, that sum up to 14, and another 3 that sum up to 23. Interesting. Never seen that one before. The second puzzle is The Letter K by Philip. Digits along a line must have values strictly between the values in the circles on the ends of that line. So along this line, the 7 must be between 4 and whatever is in there, and so must those 2. Between lines Sudoku. True or lie? So this says the small digit in the top left corner of a cage is either the correct digit that goes in that cell or is 1 higher or lower than it. Interesting. Okay, so in this cell we will have 3, 4, or 5, I guess. Then we have a classic by Sam. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Excellent. And then we have a classic by Philip called US Duck Socials, whatever that means. Philip's titles, they're just beyond me every time. No idea. So 2 classics to finish with. Very unusual. Maybe thematic. Maybe the next one will be a classic by Clover when we start the next video. But enough chatter and blather. Let's weigh in with Triplet Sum by Sam, and let's get cracking. Oh no, hang on. Let's not. Let's restart the clock every time so I know my time as well. Okay, let's get cracking now. So we can put a 2 in the central cell and a 1, I imagine, because there's lots pointing at it. Now, there's a 23 clue there. So 986 is one side or the other. Let's start with the 22 clue down the middle. That is either 985 or 967. Definitely includes a 9. So in this row, it's not that helpful. In this row we must have a 987. But that could still be a 5 or a 6 and 987 be there. In this column, we have 1, 2, 4. So that 1 has to touch a 2, which is going to have to be there, and a 4. So 6, let's try this column. 1, 2, 3. The 2 must touch a 1, which must be there, and a 3. In this row, the 8 needs a 1 in it. Can't have a 2, so it's got to be 1, 4, 3. This row, we need 1, 3, 4 again. That's more open. But we need to fit in a 21. So if 1, 3, 4 came this way, 3 and 4, well, the 21 would be here. If 1, 3, 4 came this way, the 21 would be here. No, let's try this 8 cage. We can't get the 3 into the 1 sum, so we put a 5 in there and we've made 1, 5, 2. The lows were definitely the places to start here. 9, 8, 7 must be up here to make the 24 work. Things act differently in this puzzle. Right, that's a 5, 6 pair, just because it is. That's used up 9, 8. It's used up 5 and 6 between those two bits, and 1 and 2. I'm just looking at the wrong stuff. 10 in this row, that's too middling. Oh, this 8, it can't be 1, 2, 5, so it is 1, 3, 4. I've looked at that already. 9, 8, 7 here. That must be 9, 8 or 7. 9, 8, 6 in this column. That must be 9, 8 or 6. I don't know what that means. Oh, the 22 in the middle row. Right, that's got to be here. So the 9 is shared. That's not that hard an insight to have, honestly. So we have 9 surrounded by 5, 6, 7, and 8. We can put in the 4 and 3 in the other cells. There's also something adding up to 10 in this row. Is that useful? No, but this 24 is now. 9, 8, 7 there. 1, 2. So one of those is a 4. 2, 3, 1. These are from 4, 5, and 6. Should I be thinking about how to make up the 16? Well, it can't use 2 of these low numbers. I suppose... Could they add up to 13? Yes, they could. Oh, come on. Think a bit more clearly. 23 in this column. So that's 9, 8, 6. That's all down here. So that's not 8 or 6. So those are from 4, 5, 7 and include 4. Oh, I'm not very good at finding the right rows in this. Right, 1, 3, 4 must include this cell now, which must be a 3. That can't be a 9, 8 or 7. So 7, 8 or 9 comes there. Now we can put the 4 in from the 20. Oh, hang on. Now I may have gone wrong. How am I going to get 21? 4, 9, 8. Okay, I haven't gone wrong necessarily. Well, I certainly hope not. This is a 3, 7 pair by Sudoku. I can do that. That's not a 7. 1, 5, 6. That is 8 or 7. 3, 4, 2. That can't be 5. Now, that doesn't make this doable. Of course not. There's a 23 in this row. That's 9, 8, 6 out here. Right. So I can take 6 out of those. This is a 6. That's a 5. That's a 6. 2, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Oh, yes, this is a 22. So that's not a 7. Yes, it is. 5 there, 8 there. Right, that works. Wow, I have not been clever on this puzzle. 5, 2, 3, 4 and 6 there. This is a 3, 7 pair. Now we need a 10. That must be 5, 2, 3. Wow, that's useful. We've done 7, 24. It leaves 5 and 4 in the column. 21, we've done 16. I don't think we've done that. We've got the 24. How do we get 16? 6, 2, 8, I think it's going to have to be. Not absolutely certain that's the only possibility, but it probably is. 4, 5, 1, 8, 3. We need a 6. We don't have clues for most of the remaining columns. Oh, that's a 7 because it sees an 8, 9 pair, right. 7, 4, 3, 6. We've got 1 and 5 down there. No, we need 5 and 6. Yes, 6 must be there. 5 there. 2, 1, 4, 3. We need 21 in this row, in this column. And 5 can't be there. Can 5 be in a 21 sum? Yes, it can. It probably is. But I don't know if the 21 sum is there or I don't know. Oh, that's an 8. Right. Can't have 5 there. So 6, 9 pair here. Some way from finishing this, actually. Oh, it's going to be all about this 21 sum now. No, 14 here. I haven't really focused on that, but it's done. Bother. 16, we did that. Okay, 3, 1, 4, 2. So it's this 21 sum. It's 8, 7, 6 is possible, but so is 5, 7, 9. That's the trouble with that one. If it's 5, 7, 9, it couldn't use 2 cells here because 7, 8, 9 are gone. So, in fact, however it's done, it must use 2 cells from 7, 8, 9. So, no, hang on. That can't be right. It can't use 2 cells from 7, 8, 9. This is going to have to be 6. It's got to use a 6 or a 5 here, and that, and that. It doesn't use this. So that's I don't know what that means. Got 5 and 6 to put in the column. This can be 5 or 6. It must be 5 or 6. It's going to be those 3. It can't be those 3 or you won't get there. It's those 3, but how do I know what it is? Is it either 5, 7, 5, 9 would work. Let's just put that in small. With a 6 there, the other 2 would have to be 7 and 8. And that would be 7 again here, and 8 here. 6 there. So that's always 7. That can't be how you're meant to solve it. It's remarkable, but I'm still not done anyway. Oh, I must have missed a clue. I must have not used something. 21 in this row, 24 in that. Don't know how to finish off. 7, 8, 9, 3, 1. That is 4, 5, or 6. That's 2, 4, or 5. So there's an 8 in this row. It's got to be here. 7's in one of those 2. I don't know what's... Oh, this can't be 6. Is that... Yes, that can't be 6. So that's 6. So there's definitely a 6 somewhere here. It's not very helpful, that. 7, there must be a 7 there. That can't be 8. 8, 5, 2, 7, 4. This is not meant to be this hard. 8, 7, 4, 5, 3. We get a 1 in one of those 2. We get a 6 in one of those 2. 3. That must be a 3 based on what we've got. That must be a 3. Got an 8, 9 pair here and a 4, 5. There's a 1 needed. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. So 1s are done. 7, 2, 9. No, that's not resolved. 1, 3, 7. This can still be a 6, a 5. Oh, that's all it can be, 5 or 6. 7, 3, 1, 4, 2, 8, 5. It can't even be 5. It can't be 9 because that must be needed. No, that's not true. It could be. It can't be 9 because of those. It's a 6. Right, so that's a 5. Wow, that's taken a long time. 12, 21, that works. 9, 8, still some disambiguating to do, but it should all come now. This is a 9. That is an 8. We get a 5 in the corner. 8 there. Oh, that's not where to go. 6 or 9, 2 or 9. 7 and 4, they're done. 9 and 6 are done. This is the last in its row. We need a 7. We've got a 2. 9 at the bottom, surprisingly. 2 we need as well. I should have done 1s, 2s, and 3s. They were helpful. Wow, that's not a quick time. 11 minutes. Don't think I'm going to get the 2 hats for that. We'll move on to the letter K, the between lines puzzle. Right, let's restart so I know my time. Let's go. Okay, in the long perimeters, that must be 1 and 9 on the edges. Oh, that one's a 1, therefore. That's 9, that's 1. This is 9 or 8 to fit everything else in between it. This is, I was going to say quite big, but that's really not very conclusive. Right, we need a 1. 1 can never be on a line, so 1 in column 7 is there. Don't know in row 3 at all. 9 can never be on a line, so 9 in box 6 is there now. 4, 9, 7, 1. That's got to be a 9 to accommodate an 8 on its line. 9 can't be on a line, so in box 9 it's there. Oh, that can't be a 9 because it's looking at an 8, so that's a 9. Then one of those two is a 9. One of those two is a 9. And in box 5, it's got to be one of those two. Ooh, X-wing. Oh, well, that rules out that one, and we get a 9 in an empty space there. That's got to be a 1 to accommodate a 2 on its line. 1, 2, 5, 8. I mean, there are lines all over the place in this. I wish it helped a bit more. 3 is in one of those cells by ordinary Sudoku. 8 must be there by Sudoku again, thanks to the 8s in row 8 and 9. 5 and 6 must be here. That's 2 or 7, but it can't be 7, so it's a 2. Now, for 2 to be on a line here, it must have 1 in a circle. We will need to find numbers on lines. So that's 5. No, that's it. I think we've largely done any given numbers on lines. Oh no, that one, well, it has to be. Oh, that's interesting. It's in between 1 and 9. 2, 9, 3, 1, 7. 4, 5, or 6. Can't be 8. Then these have to be from 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is from 2, 4, or 5. No, it's not 2. So that's not 4. So these aren't 5. It doesn't quite get it all done. No, come on, something else. There's a 3. 3 can't be there, so 3's in one of those cells, and in one of those two. Could easily be on a circle, though. Oh, this has to be quite big. Let's just have a look at this first. 3 or 7 there. So this has to be where 8 is in the column. Yeah, must be. And that can't be 8. So that's a 6, 7 pair, which makes that a 5 by ordinary Sudoku. And there's a 4 there. Right, that's not bad. 6 and 8 in the middle row. 8, 8. One of these is an 8 and needs a 9 on a circle. So that's got to be here with the 9 there. Doesn't fix where 1 is, but it does fix where 9 is in the central box. 6, 2, 8, 9. We've got 5. That is 3 or 7, a number I've seen somewhere else as well. Come on. 8. 8 could be anywhere in box 1. 9, 8, 6, 1. 3 and 4 are in these. 2, I don't know what that means. 5, 6, 7, 9. That's not any use. I need 3, 4, 1. So 5 is there. That's just Sudoku. 6 is in one of those. 6, 2, and 7. Well, that can't be 2, so it's 6 or 7. In fact, that has to be 6 or 7 as well. So that's a 3. Then we've got 1 and 2 to go in the row. And 6, we said, had to be in this box, yes. think, yeah, we did, and it was right. 6 and 7 on the line there. That makes that a 3. This is all coming now. That's a 7. This set is a 2, 3, 4 triple. We've got 1 and 5 here. We know which way round they go because of the circle. 4 and 7 here, but that can't be 8 or 9, so we know which way round they go. 5 and 7 in the column. That's a 2, 8, 3 triple. This is 4 and 6. We're going to have to use the circles to figure this stuff out. 5 and 7 will go there. Let's look along here. That's got to be a 1. 2, 4 and 6, but that one has to be 6, which does do the triple. 3 and 5, yes, they're right-ins now. This one finishes its column. 2 and 3 in this column, they're not easy at this point. 7 and 6 are in the end. That fixes 7 and 5 actually over here. 4 and 6 are resolved. Now, 5, 9, 6, 4, 1, 7. That's going to have to be 8. And this is going to have to be lower than 3. That's 2. That's 8. Oh, this is good. Now we're finishing off. 3 and 2 are resolved. That's the first 3 and the last 3 columns all finished. 1 and 5 there. 7, 3, 4. Well, let's do 2, 3, 4 first. 3, 4, 2, and 2, 8, 6 here. It must be 8, 2, 6. That's a better time. 6 minutes 23. Still not absolutely cracking. Lovely puzzle. Really well put together. Now, True or Lie by Clover. So I might pencil mark this one to death. We will see. Right. Oh, those are next to 3. So they're 2 and 4. Oh, I see. These are 5 and 7. These are what, 6 and 7? No, 6 and 4. I know what's next to 5. These are 5 and 3. Such a weird exercise. Okay, that was a nice symmetrical thing. Let's see. Can't actually resolve the 2, 4. Oh, that's 9 or 8. 9, and so's that. So it's a little weird pair. Can't have a 3 in those, so they are 3 and 4. 8. 7, 8 or 9. In fact, that is 8 because it sees 7 and 9. So this one sees 9 and 8. That's 7. So I can put 7 in the column. That's a naked single 9. We've got 2 and 8 around it. That must be 5. Then we get a 1, 4 pair that I can't disambiguate. 2, 4, 3, 9, 5. No, let's look. That's naked. 5, 6 pair in the central box. Let's look up the column. Yes, the 2, 4 has been done. 2, 9 and 3. That's naked. Right. Lots of nudity in the puzzle. 6 there. 5, 9 pair. They're sorting out the 8, 9 pair. That sorts out the 2, 8 pair. Has the 1, 4 pair been resolved? No. So we breathe and we fix 5 and 9, which were always available. 2 and 4 must be in a pair down here. 1 and 7 up here. 5 and 6 also in box 1. This pattern is recurring regularly in the corner boxes this week, and it's not easy to mark. That must be 1 and 2 now. In fact, we know the order. 1, 2, that's 7, that's 1. This must be 6 and 8 in that box. That makes 5 and 4 in the top row. 2, 1, 7. We know where 1 goes. Then we have a 2, 7 pair. 3, that has to be 5. And then 3 and 9 still to go in. 8, 6 and 7 here, don't know. 6, 9, 1, 7, 4, 5. No, I don't know what's going on here. Right, use these. That can't be 4 or 5, so it's 3. This is 4 because we've got 5 in the row. This is 9 or 8. It's 9. So they weren't really concealing their truths and lies very hard, thankfully, all of these little cells. You can imagine a puzzle like this where it is very hard, but luckily this wasn't it. Thank you, Clover. That must be 1. That must be 8. What have we got in this row? 2 and 3. And in this row, 8 and 9. Yes, we can do those. Must be able to finish Box 3 now, 7 and 2, we can do this 3-9 pair. Can we do 6-7-8? Yes. 7-6-8. We've got enough there. Must be able to do the 6-5 by now. This is a 4, so that fixes 1 and 4. 3 and 2 have been resolved by a 2, I can see. We get a 3 there. We're finishing off the middle box with a 7 and a 1. And there we go. That's pretty quick, just under 3.5 minutes. Okay, so we move on to the classics. I don't know if I have to resize the screen. No. Okay, let's just, restart. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 in the top row is there. 7, 8, 9 remaining. That's a 6-4 pair, right? Naked pairs all over the first. In fact, there must have been naked singles in that top box. 1, 4, 5 down this column. They're write-ins. 1 is there. 2, 8 is there. Crikey, this isn't very hard at all so far. Probably it's Sam, so we'll probably come up against a stumbling block at some point. 5, 9, 6, 1, 8, 4, 5, 2, 1. Yeah, I thought it was going to. Okay, that row. Don't know about that 2-9 pair. 4 there and 8 next to it, and a 3-7 pair that I can't disambiguate. 6-9 in the middle box now. 3-7 I can do. Central row's done. 3 in this row is there, and 2 and 7. That fixes this as a 7. Now I can do 8 and 9. 5 and 1. 2, 8 and 9. Okay, I don't know that. I do know 9 and 6 now. 1, 2 pair, 4, 6 pair, 2, 4, 8 in this column. Don't know how that goes. These still aren't resolved. So looking along here, 5, 8, 3, 9. Can't be 4 there. So 4 is there. 6. 4, 6. We need a 6 in this row as well. That's 2 or 7 and actually not resolved. 2, 4, 8. That's 2 or 8. Oh, the 4 in the column is there. That's all the 4's done, I think, in the puzzle. 5, 1, 4, 9, 6, 4. 8, 3, 9, 6, 4. That is 2 or 7. So that's a pair. This is odd to suddenly need this at this point. There's a 1 in one of those and a 5. So this is a 8, 3 that are resolved if I was in the right mode. 3 and 8. That 3 fixes 7, 3. That fixes the 7, 2. That was a neat little finish, actually. I don't know if that's entirely the point, if it were, as it were. I mean, maybe there doesn't have to be a point in a classic, but that was interesting. It wasn't a complete giveaway at all at the end, but it's still quite a fast puzzle. And I don't think anybody's going to have great trouble with this, except maybe that little trick of finding the 2-7 pair. Just under 3 minutes now. So one more classic to go. Let's see how this goes. US Duck Socials. I don't know where Philip gets these titles. Let's restart so I know my time. And let's go. 2 and 9 in the central row. 5, 1 in the central column is there. 6 is there. We can finish the central column. 7, 2, 9. We need a 3. No, I don't know that. Oh, let's do some pencil marking. That's not 6. That's 8. That's a 3 there somewhere. 5 in the top row. Right, is there. 5, 6, 4, 8. Yeah, a bit more pause about this puzzle. There's 5 in box 7. 9, 3, 8, 5. 3, 8, 1, 6, 5 along. That's 9. I'm not being very methodical. That's a naked single, though. That might help. 2, 7, 5, 6, 3, 9. That's an 8. We can do the 4 and the 1 as well. A few naked singles suddenly found. 2, 4, 3. That's a 2. 6, 3. This is a 9, 5 pair. That's now an 8, 7 pair. Actually, we know which way round they go. This is a 2 to finish the box. We've got a 1, 7 pair there. 95814. No, that's not very helpful. 7 must go here. 351, 4, 6, and 9 to place in the column. 1 and 6 to place in the row. 3. That can't be 3. So 3 is there. 8 there. 2 there. 2, 4, 1, 5. There's a 3 here and a 3 here, and we probably finished the 3s. That's 6. In fact, 4 in this row is now there. 6 and 9 are in the corners, right, of this box. 6 in that corner. 7, 8, 9 gives us 6. In fact, we can do 7, 8, 9. Oh, 2 and 6, we can do those. That means 2 is here and 7 is here. This is a 7. 4 and 8 as a pair. 1 and 7. 2, 3, 9, 7. Oh, 6 and 1 have been resolved by the corner. 5, 4 haven't. Now it's just pairs in rows 4 and 6 to go. So 8 tells us 4, tells us 5, tells us 9. As long as I haven't done these the wrong way round, that is the solution. And there we go. Again, to just under 3 minutes. So the classics, very nice dessert to finish with in this festive treat of gas puzzles. Anyway, there we go. Another gas video. I hope you enjoyed those puzzles. Good fun there. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Probably the new year for more gas, but we will have another video each tomorrow on New Year's Eve, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.